Legend of Korra! Yes! We're doing it! Season 3, Episode 5. So excited. Genuinely. I'm very excited. I just kicked my stress ball. I'm not stressed, so I don't need it. But, well, now I don't know where it is. It's gone. I kicked it somewhere and it's gone. Season 3, Episode 5 we're doing today of The Legend of Korra. We're getting through these episodes pretty quickly, and I am just so excited. I can't wait to see how this season continues to progress. I also can't wait to, eventually finish this show, just because I want to look at everything Legend of Korra related. You know, when you're watching a show and it's like you're just seeing potential spoilers everywhere and you're having to scroll past stuff every time someone mentions it, you cover your ears. Like, I'm having to do that with this show, and I can't wait until I can just dive headfirst into the fandom, you know? Because I also, like, look at Avatar The Last Airbender stuff quite a lot, and then when I'm looking at discussion about Avatar The Last Airbender, people very, like, casually slip in Legend of Korra stuff into it and be like, whoa, in Legend of Korra, when this happens, and I'm like, whoa, 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 no. But luckily, most of the time that I see that, it is, it's stuff that I've already seen in the show, but I'm trying to be very careful. But yeah, so I'm very excited for all of this relating to Legend of Korra. Anyway, we're going to be jumping into these episodes. I just want to remind you, if you support these videos, it gives me the best chance of, this channel doing well, of being able to continue doing these videos. So please make sure to support the video. Comment down below. Every single comment counts. So even if it's just a comment saying like, hey, this was a great video, or this was my favorite part of your reaction, stuff like that, that stuff really helps me out. And Legend of Korra commenters, I've complimented you a lot. I made a YouTube short / TikTok about Legend of Korra commenters because they were so nice. So keep that up. I really love it, and it helps out the channel. Also, Patreon account in the description below. It has my full-length reactions, early access, exclusive videos. You can get the next at least like 4 weeks. I think it's like maybe 5 weeks now when I'm recording this. Might be even further when you're watching this. On my Patreon account right now in full-length form. It's absolutely worth it, so go over there and check it out. Anyway, thanks, and let's jump into Season 3, Episode 5 of The Legend of Korra. Chapter 5, The Metal Clan. Okay. Aww.
No one knows where I am right now except us.
Good girl.
I think she wants you to throw it for her.
You can earthbend it
I'll
up.
pass, thanks.
We just got a call on the radio about another airbender.
The home of the Metal Clan.
You know the place?
Zaofu.
Never been, but I don't want you going there. I'd
You
rest a
definitely
lot
know the
easier if
place.
You were back safe in Republic City.
Then that's where we're going next.
Okay, you've got history there. What's the history? Were you kicked out of that Metal Clan? No! What the fuck? Whoa. What a weird looking city.
An entire city made of metal. You should be right at home.
So that's like an onion that can cover up their city? Like in case of danger, it will fold in? If so, they're definitely going to show it to us at some point.
It's metal. Big whoop. Just find the airbender and let's get moving.
Why not?
I don't need to explain myself to you. Just do what I say.
Avatar Korra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Aiwei.
Thanks for having us.
Aiwei? Cool. This is a cool city. Very interesting.
And this is the Air Acolyte Dining Hall where...
My name is Yoru. I heard this was the place to come if you're a new airbender.
Yoru?
I woke up and suddenly I could do this.
That's awesome. Why is the music scary?
Another one!
I don't recognize the guy. Should I?
That statue honors the first metal bender, Toph Bayful.
Yes, it does.
Expanded the possibilities of what benders were capable of.
Does Toph live here? Are we gonna get to meet her?
I'm afraid not. She
Is she
used to visit
alive?
from time to time to wander the world in search of enlightenment.
Wait,
No one has seen her since.
so that implies she's probably still alive. Oh my god, Toph might be alive. I kind of assumed she was dead. But Zuko's not dead, so it makes sense. And Toph was the youngest of them, right?
Wow.
Not exactly. They are rehearsing for a dance premiere.
This
next
is
month.
cool. That's very pretty.
Dancer, leader, wife, mother, collector of rare meteorites.
Cool.
You'll find people here have
That's a
many
good
skills
resume.
in Korra, why did you lie when Iway asked if there was anyone else with you?
Oh my
What?
god.
Their heart rate and breathing increase.
Yeah,
I
Toph could
can
do
sense
that.
the most subtle.
Lynn's here. Well, I would love to say hello.
She
Wait,
might
you
not
two
want
know
to.
each other?
Lynn never told you about me.
No?
No?
Did you
Why would
date?
she?
I'm Lynn's sister.
Oh, okay. Yeah, different. Lynn's sister, which means you're also
I
Toph's
found out
daughter.
why you were so against coming here.
Half sister.
Oh, okay.
Same mom, different dads.
Oh, no,
So what?
okay,
We're blood
still
men,
tough.
And after 30 years, the least you could do is say hello.
Toph had
You
two
two haven't spoken
partners?
in 30 years? How come? Lynn, your niece is the new airbender. Isn't that amazing?
That is cool.
Yeah, terrific.
Okay, come on, Lynn.
Those are my two youngest, Wei and Win. They invented it all on their own.
That's so cool. Basically air hockey.
Nice power, Wei. And your Aunt Lynn.
Nice to meet you.
Hey. Wow, that's a really nice banana?
It's abstract.
Yes, very lifelike.
It was inspired by harmonic convergence.
Oh, cool.
Represents the dawning of a new age.
And this is my daughter, Opal.
Opal.
Wow,
Cute.
Avatar Korra.
It's great to meet you, Opal.
Opal. That's a beautiful name.
It is.
You already knew that.
Oh, she's cute.
Great, we found the airbender.
Berlin.
Let's take her back to
Why'd
the airship and
Berlin
get out of here.
do that?
And the woman
That was
apparently
weird.
trying to abduct you is your Aunt Lynn.
She's just a little worried because there were a bunch of crazy criminals after me.
If you're concerned about security, don't be. This is the safest city in
Yeah,
the
they got
world.
that big onion defense.
Now I'll see you all at dinner.
Okay, let's see what you got.
I'm not very good.
That's okay.
Aww.
I've never been a teacher
I really
before,
like Opal
so
so far.
we're in
She's
the
very
same
cute.
boat.
Okay. Not too bad. Let's remember, it took
Wow, you're a
Korra
natural.
her whole life
You really think so?
to learn airbending. Took her like what, 17 years or something?
You call yourself an airbender?
Aww.
Disgraceful.
But I don't know what that means.
Okay. Here goes what Yoru. Okay, he's amazing.
And the Avatar is with them?
Oh my god.
apparently she had to split off from Tenzin.
What's with this guy?
That's
Is he
unfortunate.
part of Zaheer's
I
group?
was really looking forward to meeting her.
Unless he is Zaheer, just like all shaved and stuff, but
Tonight, for your dining
I don't think so.
He engineers all my husband's projects.
5 kids, what a nightmare.
No,
Come
my
on,
children are a
Lynn.
blessing.
I have to admit,
Aw.
I was pretty skeptical when he said pea
Are Opal
tendril.
and Bolin gonna have a
But this is
thing?
delicious. I mean, you'd be surprised how bad food from a dumpster can be.
I'm sorry.
I got to be a pro bender, fought against a dangerous revolution,
Aw.
became a mover star.
Your life sounds so exciting.
How's your search for the new
Okay, I like
airbenders
that they're
going?
getting along.
Honestly,
It's very cute.
Not great.
Oh, she's horrible. She thinks she can just do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she is.
Sounds familiar.
Sorry we're late, everyone.
Ha! Varric? I was wondering what happened to him.
What are any of us doing here? Wow, food for thought. Anywho, how's our company doing?
What?
My company?
Magnets. I'm working on a
Okay.
high-speed rail that'll revolutionize transportation and shipping as we know it. But that's not all.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, enough.
My chef was a pirate, but now he's a culinary master. People change.
I
You
agree with that.
Yeah, you know, she's sweet and pretty and super nice. Too bad she's not my type.
Aww.
I forgot. Psycho Ice Princess.
You know, that hurts a little bit.
We didn't have a normal childhood. Neither of us knew our fathers, and Toph was always busy being chief.
Neither of you knew your fathers.
Because Mom,
Okay.
Lynn, followed in her footsteps and became a cop. I was more of a rebel.
This makes
Mom
a
wasn't
lot
too
of
happy
sense.
with how either of us turned out, and created a place I could truly call home.
It sounds like you've
That's
created the perfect life
Really
here.
cool.
Almost.
Damn, Opal, that's looking strong.
Hey, little lady.
Berlin, now you're trying too hard already.
Blowing me away with your airbending.
Why are you acting weird?
Yeah,
Why
I think
are
she's
you
not gonna
acting
like
weird?
you when
I
you're
don't
being
like how you're talking
a
to
jerk.
me. Who said I liked you?
Oh no. But I thought Mako said.
Just kidding. Don't stop trying. Just stop trying so much.
Yeah, I guess I could give that a shot.
Okay, that was a... They got over that real quick. Korra, don't cock
Hey,
block.
Korra.
Can I steal you away from Bolin for a minute? I need your help with something.
Okay, that's fair enough. She was very nice about it. At least she didn't go like, am I interrupting anything? Or some shit like people do. It's really annoying.
The wisest airbender who ever lived.
This guy does talk like Zaheer.
Iki.
A small village up north. You've probably never heard of it.
My girlfriend goes to a different school. You've probably never heard of her.
Zaheer.
I thought... Wow! It was him. That's wow, she's fucking awesome. It's impressive that she was able to pick up it was him. Oh my god, she's a strong fighter. I thought she was more of a healer. Okay, cool. Oh, oh my god. Damn. That was a sick battle.
I'd heard so many great things about you from Mom and Grandma Toph. So, I guess I was kind of sad that you didn't want to get to know me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Believe me,
Get out!
What's your
This
problem?
poor girl.
Don't get mad at Opal. I asked her to talk to you, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah,
Why
no.
don't you focus on fixing the world and stop trying to fix my family?
Yeah, no, Korra,
Sue's right. You're never gonna
have this
change.
conversation.
You're always gonna be a bitter, lonely woman.
No, don't ease up, Korra. Push harder. I'm sorry. I know you're going through trauma, Lynn, but you need someone to like really fucking scream at you right now to snap you out of it. So my only complaint about season 3 so far is that they've made all of the episodes like 3 minutes long. I don't know why they did that. I preferred when they were like 20 minutes long. The fact that they're all 3 minutes long now is, I mean, it's not enough time. There's too much interesting shit going on. I love this season. Like every part of it, everything that's going on. There's not a thing. Whoops. I dropped the stress ball again. There's not a thing that it cuts to that I think like, oh man, I wanted to continue watching the other thing. Like every time this season cuts to something else, I think like, yes, now we're seeing more of whatever this is, you know? Like I love watching them get the airbenders back together. And I love watching Zaheer and his gang do shit, you know? And then like right now I'm loving seeing Lynn struggle with family dynamics, and I'm loving seeing Opal and Bolin flirt a little bit. I'm loving seeing Korra train Opal. Like I was even liking all the things back on Avatar Island or whatever when they're all training all the airbenders and stuff. Like it's all so much fun, man. That's so cool. So we have Opal now is a new character. I'm on the credits now. I'm just gonna look at who her voice actor is. Opal, Alison Stoner. That sounds familiar. I feel like I know her. What do I know her from? I don't recognize her face like immediately. Oh, she was Isabella in Phineas and Ferb. Okay, I can imagine that. She always had a cute voice. Sorry, I'm just really scanning the Wikipedia page because I'm very curious whenever I hear someone's voice and I really like their character and the voice immediately like gets me attached to the character. Like if a character can make me tear up within the same episode of me seeing them, I want to look up the voice actor, you know. So yeah, like she, like her, I really like her. I really like Opal a lot. Weird thing, she was in Camp Rock. Like I did when I was a kid. I liked the movie Camp Rock, so maybe I recognized her from that. Anyway, so yeah, Opal. I'm gonna talk about Opal first because I like her. She's very cute and she's like an airbender, which is cool. And she seemed like she was already, she already has some talent there, even though she's being humble and says she doesn't. Like, I can see she's got a little bit of talent, and she seems serious about it as well, because she was training on her own and stuff, like before Bolin came in there. So she knows what she's doing, and she seems like a very nice person. I hope that that she is actually just, you know, very nice. Like, I don't think she's gonna be like the sort of person to betray us with anything, but I just hope, like, sometimes when there's really sweet people, they're not as sweet for some reason or another. I don't think she's gonna be evil, but there might be something there, but I hope not. Giving Bolin someone to have romance with that's normal is nice. Like, I guess he kind of had a like crush on Korra at the start of the series and stuff, but that was such like a drop in the bucket that I barely remember that. Like, that was, you know, I mean, obviously there was the big whole thing where Bolin watched her kiss Mako and was very upset about it, and that was sad. But also, like, when I think back to Legend of Korra episodes, like, that is not the one I think back on, so it's something that I don't really remember. But I've always wanted Bolin to be happy because he's such a sweet guy. I just think he needs to stay out of the Korra business because Korra is too complicated for him. So, like, she seems perfect because she clearly likes him for him. And I mean, also I did appreciate that when, like, in a lot of shows, when the character will do like oh, I'm gonna impress the girl, okay, here I go, hey baby, what's going on, like, they'll kind of do that for the entire episode at least. But in this show, it was a 30-second thing of, like, he came up to her and was like, hey baby, how you going, or whatever, and then she was like, I don't like what you're doing right now, why are you being weird? Like, she was immediately upset by it and told him that, which is great, because you know what that means? That means she's got good communication skills, which I think, as I've made clear throughout these episodes, that is a very valuable skill in this show. And if she can have good communication skills, then their relationship can stand the test of time. It can go on forever, you know? Because, like, I mean, if you look at Korra and Mako, they did not have good communication skills, and it was a fucking mess. So yeah, I think she might be really good, and I hope they do have a thing going on, and that they, you know, continue it, and I think they will, because the Last Airbender, like the Avatar series in general, even though it's not something that people generally talk about when they talk about Avatar, I do think they handle relationships quite well in these shows, like romantic relationships. I think the Aang and Katara relationship was done, like, nice and slowly throughout the course of the series, and it kind of, like, it was like sort of a will they won't they, but it wasn't like the won't they part of it wasn't so aggressive, and it wasn't that frustrating to me, because it felt like they, like, it didn't feel like they were constantly being held back by their own failure to communicate or anything. Instead, it was just like, we're in the middle of a war. This probably isn't the right time for us to be thinking about this stuff, which I think is fair enough and mature. And then, yeah, like, Sokka and Suki were, like, perfect. They were absolutely perfect. That I have no notes. and you know, Zuko and Mai were pretty solid overall, you know? I mean, they weren't perfect, but there's some definite chemistry there, and they were a more unique type of couple. So, like, I've always liked the way that the Avatar writers do romance, and I kind of trust them with it. Like, it's a tough thing to pull off in shows like this, I think. But hey, they do a good job, so pretty solid. I did not expect the Zaheer coming to the Airbender temple or whatever. Now, admittedly, I probably should have noticed faster that it was Zaheer. I mean, I did say it, like, maybe it's Zaheer, but I wasn't very confident in it, so I'm not gonna be like, haha, I told you so. Like, you know, hey, there are some reaction YouTubers that they would say like 20 theories, and then if any of them were right, they would gloat about it for 3 videos. I'm not gonna do that. If I say more than one theory, I don't get credit for it, you know? If I say one theory and it's correct, or if I say more than one theory but one of them was really crazy and I'm correct about it, I can be kind of proud of that. But I don't generally like to gloat about getting theories, because it's not as much of a, I mean, it means that I'm paying attention to the show, which is nice, but it also is a compliment on the show's creators for being able to set it up in a way that's so natural and makes so much sense that I pick up on it. So it's generally me applauding the show when I get a theory correct. But this one, like, I didn't even notice it. I kind of thought the voice sounded a bit similar, but I wasn't 100% sure. And honestly, we haven't heard Zaheer talk that much overall, so like, I'm not super used to it yet. But I do like his voice a lot. But it's not like so incredibly iconic in my mind yet. So yeah, it took me a bit, but I'm glad that it got resolved in this episode. So at the very least, I didn't have to be like looking back on previous episodes and seeing if I knew like a Yoru character, because I think that's what he introduced himself as, Yoru. So I was gonna be like, am I supposed to know this person? And like looking back and stuff. When they initially showed him and he came in and he was like, hi, I'm looking to learn air or whatever, it had like ominous music and it zoomed on him. So it was like the show was going like, hey, look. So I think maybe the show wanted us to know it was Zaheer, and I'm just stupid and face blind, and I just like didn't completely get it. So apologies for that if that is the intended part of it, but it also might just be the intention that you're not supposed to know until Kai is like Zaheer, and then it can all fall into place for you. And if that's the case, then I did a great job. So yeah, anyway, I don't think there's much else I want to talk about in this episode. I just wrote down a lot of names of people because we got introduced to a lot of different people in this episode. In the next episode, I bet we're going to go further into Lin, like why she's so upset and why she refuses to get closer to her family right now. It's very sad, and I'm very sad that Lin's doing this right now, but I'm sure she has good reason. Oh, like somewhat good reason. Probably not good enough to be this horrible to family that she doesn't even know yet, but she's clearly hurting. So I just hope that we can break through to her. I really did want Korra to stay in that room and be like, I'm not leaving this room and we're gonna talk about this, because Korra is the person who's probably forceful enough to maybe get through to her. But then again, Lin might actually just like break something or attack her or something. Like if Lin was particularly pissed off, I wouldn't really put it past her to like lash out. So I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have been a good idea. Maybe it was just a good idea, like maybe Korra just snapping her back into it with a few choice words and then storming out is kind of what Lin needed. I don't know. Anyway, that's my reaction to Legend of Korra Season 3, Episode 5. I hope you enjoyed it. Please support the video if you can. Liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff really genuinely helps me out. I'm a small channel, so every little bit counts. And my Patreon account in the description below has full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. So go check those out as well. You can get the next like 4 or 5 episodes on there right now. That's most of the season on my Patreon account right now, so go check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.